And Pam!
That was great tonight.
David was really happy having a slow piece last week. I think it suited him, and I think he's less happy about having a fast piece.
That's good, David.
We've got a much faster number, lots of steps in there, and yeah, it's very complicated.
Not only is David struggling to learn the footwork, but he's also trying out new tricks with Pam.
Up. Now you stop bending and opening. There she lets go.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bend forward, David.
Oh, I missed it again. Sorry.
Just a little bit quicker.
Go on.
Sorry.
You're right.
Earlier this morning, and things were not looking good for David and Pam, as a shoulder injury was causing serious problems.
Pam has a serious injury. There's a 50-50 chance that her shoulder could dislocate tonight.
Chris came in this morning and we've actually changed the lift right at the beginning, which is the most painful. And so now that's gone.
Now, you know, like we're changing it on the day of the game, so to speak. I actually retired through something like that, you know, and Pam's carrying on skating, so she's a brave wee lassie.
Skating to Crocodile Rock. Please welcome onto the ice, Pam O'Connor and David Seaman.
That was a brave performance. Former England and Arsenal goalkeeper David Seaman more concerned not to dislocate the right shoulder of his partner than concentrating on the skating. Pam O'Connor with that nasty shoulder injury, and told by the physios there was a real danger that she could put that shoulder out. The performance was in doubt till late this afternoon. They didn't practice like the other couples did. Last week they were voted into third place by the judges. Every one of these routines and somersaults and lifts carried a large element of risk for Pam O'Connor. But they got through it. We'll have to see if there's an adverse reaction later. Here's the marks. 3.5, 3.5, 3, 4.5 from Karen, 3. That gives them a total of 17.5.
17.5 from the judges, not very popular there. Right, okay, first question. I'll tell you, all our mouths on the crew here, everyone who's been here this afternoon, our hearts were in our mouths. We thought you wouldn't be able to do it. How is your shoulder?
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it either. And it was painful.
Is it painful now?
It is painful, yes.
Yeah. And now you know, I don't know whether it's ever happened to anyone, you know what it feels like when a giant redwood falls on top of you. Did that alter your performance?
We did a little change early on in the routine, and I was just so conscious of like looking after Pam and, you know, Well, behind said, Pam said, you just go for it, you just go for it. And I'm thinking, yeah, all right, what if your shoulder pops out, you know? So it was difficult, but...
Thankfully, it didn't. I don't know what we're going to do now, because, of course, you're going to start rehearsing for next week. But anyway, let's see what the judges have got to... Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what our judges have got to say. Holly?
Well, they've definitely had their problems, but Karen, it didn't seem to bother you. You gave them a 4.5 there.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that the panel thought differently to I know there was an injury, but there was so much more about the routine. That's probably one of the best step sequences you will see tonight. I was really pleased with the routine, and I know you had things working against you, but you did each other proud.
Robin, do you agree with what Karen's saying?
I do agree with Karen. I think, you know, obviously it's very, very difficult. There was no question for me that David spent the whole time worrying about his partner.
Yeah.
So, you know, therefore, obviously, his own skating suffered. And, yeah, the footwork sequence was great, but there were other mistakes specifically for David. And the biggest thing for me, David, is that after week one, we said, you know, the hunching and the shoulders. Last week, the music allowed you to have time to stand up.
Robin, judges, thank you.
If you're worried about Pam, because he's a nice man. If you want David to rock on in this competition, then make it snappy and vote for him when the lines open at the end of the show. David and Pam!